Yes, people. Today we've got a special one. We're doing two for the price of one. So we've got myself, Cass, my brother Asim, and we're going to be talking about our match prediction for Arsenal versus Bournemouth. Before I go any further, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, make sure you share it. We appreciate your support. Help us get in the algorithm, and we're going to aim for 15 likes this video. Let's get it. Arsenal versus Bournemouth is going to be a great game. Reason why is because it's going to help us extend the lead at the top. Now, with Arsenal hopefully winning on Saturday and possibly Man City dropping points, this will help us extend our lead at the top, because we all know that when Man City chase,
they chase.
They usually come out on top. And that is something we don't want. Because Man City have been here for so many years where they've gone from Christmas all the way to up at the end of the season without even losing a single game. I think the longest unbeaten streak was 21 games. So that's crazy. And you never know with Man City what can happen. I did mention in my previous video that Chelsea would finish second, but we just got the breaking news today. Maresca's been sacked, which is crazy. And again, because we're living in rent-free in other fans' head, people like, because Maresca has won so many trophies, he shouldn't have got sacked. Arteta's won one trophy and he's got more time. But I feel like there's something else going. I feel like Maresca is going to aim for the Man City job.
Apparently they're looking at him. I don't know. They're saying that they appreciate him as a manager, etc.
So, I think Maresca, he's going to get the Man City job. I think if Pep leaves at the end of the season, Maresca's going to take over.
Yeah.
Because they want that possession-based football to stay. And Maresca's a good coach.
I think it works for our favour, though, because we've got them in the cup game as well, Chelsea. And obviously Maresca not being there is going to be a massive help, considering that they're going to be all over the place managerial-wise and tactic-wise. So that works in our favour. That's one thing that I will say. And again, them challenging for the title as well kind of helps us kind of worry about one less team. But speaking of teams, Bournemouth last season, what happened?
Got smashed. So last season, I think we played them just before Christmas, and we scored. Things were going well, and then we ended up losing 2-1. I think, if I remember correctly, Steve got the red card. And this was Bournemouth away. So that's what we got this Saturday, Bournemouth away. It's not usually, because it's a small stadium as well, I feel like the atmosphere is just, it's very
hostile. Yeah. I think it was Trossard's back pass to Saliba put him in danger. Yeah. Last man had to make the challenge, and then that cost us, the 3 points. But
every game, like I've said in the past, every single game now is a must win. And we have to, as Arsenal Football Club, we have to take it a game at a time. Because when we're talking about the league and Champions League, honestly, we just start building up our hopes for no reason. We have to take it a game at a time. And so far, we've been doing well. Last season, when we played Brighton, when we played Aston Villa around this time, we were losing,
struggling
points, drawing. So this time around, it's looking like it's very promising because we're getting the wins that we need. We might be scraping by with own goals, so be it. But
like I said in the previous videos and the other videos, if it was any other team, you guys would have been shouting. You would have seen people on the timeline shouting, "Oh, that's exactly what champions do." But for some reason, because it's against Arsenal, then we're getting scrappy goals, and it's not what people want to see. But we don't care about that. What we care about is getting the 3 points on the road, and come the end of the season, lifting that trophy, which we've been overly anticipating for how many years now. And I did mention it in the previous video as well. Aston Villa, once they get injuries, I don't want to say I told you so, but I told you so. Once they get injuries, you will see them fall, and we saw them fall.
I think as well with Aston Villa, I mentioned in the video before as well that depth is a huge thing. Arsenal have had depth the last 2 seasons when it comes to injuries.
And it has affected us.
And it affected us so much, and that's what Aston Villa had. Even though they were 11 games unbeaten, they had a few red cards, 2 injuries, 3 injuries, whatever it was, and they paid the price, even though they're a great side and they've got a great coach. But when you don't have the depth, this is where it affects you the most.
Mentally as well, knowing that you don't have that backup. And I think it was second half, towards the latter stages of the second half, I was talking to Cass, they started bringing on like kids pretty much. And I remember saying to you distinctively at that time, this is exactly what I meant about no depth. It forces you to kind of do things that, makes you act out of character. Unai Emery would never have brought those guys on, but obviously he was forced to do that because, again, lack of depth. So, again, that's something that works in our favour. I think we're, 10 points clear of third now? I think something like that.
But with Aston Villa, they're still not far off. They're still in the title race.
Yeah.
Anything could change. It's still early in the season. You never know what can happen. It's football, and the Premier League is very unpredictable.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you one thing that's guaranteed, though. When Man City are behind you trailing, they will not give up.
Yeah.
So That is one thing for certain.
Yeah.
Now,
go on.
Another thing I want to mention is Wanyeri, because he'll be going. He's possibly going to Bournemouth.
Yeah.
And I think it'll be sad to see. I'm hoping it's a loan. I don't know. There's talks about permanent deal or loan, but I feel like a loan.
It'll be good for him.
It'll be good for him.
Yeah.
He's not getting game time. Last season he got 3 assists, 9 goals, and I feel like this season he's been a bit unfair towards him.
Yeah.
And he's a good player. Like, I don't think he's obviously at the Saka level yet, but again he's like 17, 18 years old. You know, I think Lamar, he's kind of set that bar where when a youngster's playing good, they need to be world class, just like Lamar. But every player develops differently, and you know, Lamar, I think he's an early bloomer, which is fine. But again, he's playing in a different league, and we saw when Lamar went against Chelsea, he's very quiet. But Wanyeri, he's actually got decent stats for his age in the Premier League.
Last season against Man City, you remember?
Yeah, exactly. He scored a cracker.
Champions League goals.
Yeah, against Verona. Yeah, he's a good player. I don't want to see him go, I'll be honest. I like our homegrown players. We've got one of the best academy systems in England. Yeah,
and I think obviously Eze coming in as a backup for Ødegaard, and then got Madueke on the right, who's a backup for Saka. It's hard for him. I understand, why it's hard for him to get into that team, but at the same time, like Cass was saying, I think a loan move will be great for him, just kind of for the future, game time, that kind of thing, experience. So I mean, we'll see what the future holds, but I think there's a few tweets going on this morning from Fabrizio and Ornstein and stuff. Yeah, we'll see what happens with that. So keep an eye on it.
Yeah, January will be interesting. I'll be honest, because we'll see who's going to depart Arsenal. We're going to see who's going to arrive. I also mentioned before that I don't think Arsenal are going to sign any world class players. I feel like January is a very difficult time for teams to find a replacement, and as well, I think if you are going to buy a world class player, you're going to have to break the bank. And I don't think Arsenal want to do that right now. I feel like they'll probably do it in the summer, but I don't know which area Arsenal need to reinforce, because we've basically got 2 teams. Our bench is incredible.
Yeah.
Our starting 11 is incredible.
Not to mention the players that have just come back as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's January's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
In terms of games, after this game, we've got Liverpool, we've got the Chelsea.
Still got a Champions League fixture against Inter Milan coming up.
Yeah, Inter Milan coming up soon. So it's gonna be a tough month, but a lot of those games are at home. All the top games that we've got are at home. So we'll see. But yeah, let's talk about team sheet and scoreline. So we haven't done a pre-match team sheet. So I'm going to say my team sheet, and we'll see if Asim agrees or not, or if there's anything he'll change. So I was going to say Davray in goal. I think we could both agree on that.
Yeah, Davray.
Right back, our boy Timber.
Yeah, it has to be.
Right centre back. I think the back line we'll probably agree on. Right centre back, Saliba. Gabriel left centre back.
Could Calafiori get a little shout in there?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe if Calafiori. Well, we don't know if Calafiori's back. He looks like he's going to be back, but I don't know. But
I'm going to go Skelly just for safe. I'm going to go Skelly.
Skelly left centre back.
Yeah. No, sorry, left back.
Oh, left back. Okay, he's going to go Skelly. I'm going to say Calafiori left back and Gabriel left centre back. Midfield, I'm going to say Zubimendi, of course, played fantastic against Villa.
What a player!
What a goal. Declan Rice, I feel like he's not going to play. I feel like that knock.
You think?
Yeah, apparently his knock's a bit.
More than we expected.
Yeah. I think it's going to be out for a longer period of time than we anticipated. I don't think it's going to be weeks or months. I feel like Arteta will take precautionary measures because he's an important player.
Yeah.
So I'm going to throw in Mikel Merino, just like we had with the Villa game. Number 10, I'm going to be a bit brave with this one. I'm going to say Eze.
I'm saying Ødegaard.
I think Eze, because Eze ain't played in a while.
Yeah.
So I feel like he'll give Eze this game.
I'm only saying Ødegaard because it's an away game. If it was at home, I think maybe Eze. Considering that we know Bournemouth away and they're a bit of a bogey, I don't know. Maybe we'll see. I mean, comment down below what you guys think. Again, for left back and centre attack in mid, but I think maybe Ødegaard. I don't know.
Ødegaard's been on form. A goal and assist the last 2 games. He's been on form, so maybe. But I think probably Eze, just to give Ødegaard a bit of a rest. Right wing, I'm going to stick with Saka.
Yeah, Saka.
Up front, I'm going to.
This is interesting.
This could be an interesting one because we've got 3 options now.
Yeah.
Got Havertz back on the bench, which I don't think is going to start. I feel like he's going to be eased into the last 10 minutes. But then we've got Jesus and Gyökeres.
Jesus came on and scored against Aston Villa straight away.
See, this is the thing, though. The way I look at it is, with Gyökeres starting, actually works really well. And then Jesus coming as a sub. You know that super sub, what Martinelli does in the Champions League? I feel like that's what will probably happen. So I'm going to say Gyökeres up front. And then left wing, I'm going with Trossard again. Because obviously he's on form as well.
Yeah, I would have said Martinelli usually, but I think, given, like I said, given Trossard's form, again, he's what we need on that left wing to start with. I think maybe Martinelli super sub, something like that.
I think because of Wanuri's situation with Bournemouth, I don't think Wanuri's going to come on as a sub. I feel like we probably could see Madueke. He hasn't played in a while as well. He's been on the bench. Havertz, I'm hoping he comes on. It'll be nice for him to come on.
Yeah.
Even if he gets the last 10 minutes, it'll be good for him just to get back into that match fitness. And then I feel like Norgard, he needs to play a bit more.
Yeah.
Especially while Declan Rice is absent. He can come in and fill in that central midfield position.
I thought it was very good to see Arteta kind of pull Marino out. Not given that he had a yellow card, that's separate. I mean, he would have done anyway. But I think just pull him out just after the second half, just putting Norgard on, just kind of ease things in, experience, composure, maturity, that kind of thing. Because I don't know, Marino looked a bit lackluster in that game. He was chasing the ball. I mean, there was a brilliant ball from Tielemans that went straight over through the middle, right over his head. And like me and Cass were saying during the game, he's just kind of like walking back to kind of, I don't know. But we'll see.
That first half Aston Villa, I think everybody can agree, it was very shaky.
Yeah.
I think as fans, we were all nervous.
Yeah.
But second half, it all came together. But again, that midfield, it was a bit non-existent. And I think Marino, he's great reading the game, but he's so slow getting back.
Yeah.
Whereas Declan Rice, he's an engine. He won't stop running. But yeah, we'll see. So, score prediction. What are you going for? You can go.
You know what? 2-0 Arsenal.
2-0?
I'm going to go 2-0 Arsenal.
Do you know what? We've been conceding some stupid goals. So, I'm going to say we're going to concede again. Don't ask me why, but we have been conceding silly goals. At the Villa game, we didn't need to concede that stupid goal.
That one annoyed me.
Even against Tottenham, stupid goal. But I'm going to say 3-1 Arsenal. Goal scorers, who are you going for?
I'm going for Trossard. I'm going to go for... I have to put trust in I'm going to go for Victor Gyökeres. Yeah?
All right, I'm going to say Victor Gyökeres, and I feel like there's going to be a penalty in the game. So I'm going to say Victor Gyökeres 2.
All right.
And I'm going to say Mikel Merino.
Interesting.
He's a bit of a poacher, he is. Mikel Merino. He's a bit,
I'm surprised we didn't say Gabriel at the back.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
First game back on for a full start, he got one against Aston Villa, and they've got a really good defence. I don't know. It's going to be a tricky one. I think I'm going to go for a 2-0. You're going for a
3-1.
3-1. Who do you think's going to score for them when you're not too sure?
I think Clive, consolation goal.
Quality player. Guys, drop it in the comment section down below. What do you guys think the score is going to be between Bournemouth and Arsenal for the game? It's going to be a tricky one. Speaking of prediction, I want to see what happens today. I know Manchester City are playing Sunderland at 8 o'clock. So I'm going to see how that one turns out as well, because they're playing at Sunderland's ground too. So fingers crossed, hopefully someone's dropping some points. Yeah.
We've got to see what happens. But thank you so much for listening. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you comment down below. And as always, we appreciate you all. And let's get those 3 points. And
drop in the comment section down below. Do you want to see myself and Cass doing more duo videos? That'll be interesting to know.
So do you want us to do a video together more often, or do you prefer my bald head?
Just the roadman by himself?
Or this guy, this little ex-roadman over here? Let us know in the comments below.
That comment was hilarious. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.